get you on speaker. Hold on. All right, we got you.
All right, City Clerk.
Mayor DePrio.
Here.
Councilmember Finley.
Here.
Councilmember Lisi.
Here.
Councilmember Cumberland.
Here.
Councilmember Clark.
Here.
Councilmember Mara.
Here.
If you're one of the councilmen on the callers and you've got a lot of noise in the background, could you mute your phone until it's time for you to speak, because we're hearing a lot of noise. Thank you. Could I get a motion to confirm the agenda?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Finley. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Clark. All in favor? Aye.
We have to roll call.
Oh, yeah, we got a roll call.
Finley.
Yes.
Lisi. Lisi.
Yes.
Cumberland.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Mara.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. We're going to hold off on presentation agenda and move on to resolution policy agenda. 2025-082, motion to adopt resolution 2025-012, reappointing Scott Brewer, Ward 4, to the Planning and Zoning Commission for an additional 3 years, beginning immediately and ending March 28th. Motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Clark, second.
Second.
Second made by Councilman Finley. Any discussion, Councilman Clark?
No, ma'am.
Any discussion, Councilman Finley?
No, ma'am.
Any discussion, Councilman Marr?
No, ma'am.
Councilman Cumberland?
No, ma'am.
Councilman Lisi?
No.
All right, City Clerk.
Finley.
Yes.
Lisi.
Yes.
Cumberland.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Mara.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. Motion to approve consent agenda item number 2. Motion?
Excuse me just one second. Can you get them to mute that? That's driving me insane.
It's me as well.
Whoever it is, just tell them to mute the phone.
I can't.
Yeah, she's got to be able to hear. We cannot mute his phone. Councilman Lisi, can you mute your phone until it's time to speak? Thank you.
John, can you ask her? I don't know if she's understanding.
Okay. City Clerk.
Finley.
Yes.
Lisi.
Yes.
Cumberland.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Mara.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. And we won't move on to the action agenda item because we,
Did anybody move or second?
I don't believe we got to that point.
oh, okay. Well, can I get a motion?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Clark. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Finley. City Clerk.
Oh, we're gonna call it again. Finley.
Yes.
Lisi.
Yes.
Cumberland.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Mara.
Yes.
Mayor.
Yes. So we are going to wait a few minutes for Frank Bordeaux to get here to go over the insurance renewals before we vote on it. Is anybody that has been meeting with the team have any input they could share on what y'all been discussing? Nothing.
Other than the recommendation is going to be that the city not join the Coast Gov Pro this year, and Frank will explain why, but it looks like it's not going to be the savings and the benefit to the city that he had hoped, and it's due to our size. We would be the smallest of the 13 entities that are joining, and it looks like our deductible would go from about our property deductible would go from about $10,000 to $25,000. So even though we're saving, I think there is a savings, almost $5,000. Frank just doesn't recommend that we join at this point due to the high deductible. So the recommendation will be that each year there's an opportunity for other entities to join, that each year he will look at the city of Diamond Head and whether or not we can or should join. So,
Has anyone seen the renewal? Did it come in under 10% or overage up to 10, or
They
where are?
haven't sent it to me yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming he's bringing it. As a matter of fact, the lady that called me was telling me Frank was gonna be running late, so they were had wrapped it up, so.
yeah, Frank is running around to all of the 13 entities this week to get all these renewals done, to get all of this approved at the different entities. For us, it's just a renewal. We don't have to approve joining the entity, but so he's running around like a madman. I told him to drive safely and he'll get here. He was at 5 minutes to 10 when I talked to him. He was at the Menge exit, so.
He just pulled up. City Manager, I have one quick question for you. Were you aware of the helicopter flying around Saturday morning? No one was at the city?
Nothing, no. Not that I'm aware
Okay.
of.
Do we know who it was?
Nope. I just saw it on Facebook like you. No idea.
Hmm. They were at the tennis world. They were at East Rec loading the helicopter up and then flying over spraying. I don't know what they were dropping.
No idea.
Yeah, they did have a sprayer on them for sure.
And it smelt of pesticide, but who knows? But we probably need to, is there anything we can do so that the city manager is aware of such things?
Do we not have a closed airspace over down ahead? Seems like we should have.
I don't believe so.
No, and it's not, if you're flying over Diamond Head with pesticides, people need to know, they need to be aware the day before so that they're inside and not outside. It's the considerate thing to do. So we need to maybe look at what we can do to prevent that from happening again.
I'll speak to the county administrator and see if it was their project. Okay,
You made it.
Frank just came in.
Oh, we are ready, Frank.
Go for it.
All right. Sorry about my tardiness.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning.
So the Coast GovPro program definitely would have saved y'all money, but my recommendation is to not join Coast GovPro with the other entities because y'all would have saved, I'm sorry, I'm on page, I apologize. I thought it was, y'all would have saved $5,000 in premium to go to Coast GovPro, but your deductibles would have been greater. And so for City of Diamond Head, my recommendation would be to get your standalone policy, because even with a standalone policy, we were able to improve your terms and conditions, get you a decrease in premium, and lower your deductible to 1%, where you would have been 3% named storm with Coast GovPro.
That's great.
And so, and if I could find that page of last year and this year,
That's, page 11.
Page 11.
I think this proposal may be missing. Page 11. Okay, sorry. So you see you do have a decrease. The decrease would have been greater with the program by a couple $1,000s, but if you look at the deductible, It obviously, you would have had a $25,000 AOP deductible, so that would have gone up, but your wind deductible, most importantly, would have gone up. We'll continue to monitor, every year we'll look at y'all standalone as well as going into the program. But the market softening so much for y'all in particular is made more sense to stand alone. So, I appreciate y'all allowing us to put y'all into the program. I appreciate John and Derek for the hours they spent on the bylaws, and the program is going to go. It is going to work for those larger entities, but for Diamond Head, I think y'all are much better off stand alone. And you still will have a savings in premium from last year. And your yes, ma'am.
This is a 12-month premium, so this one will be now expiring in May?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep. And which will be good if the program, if the market turns hard again, y'all jumping into the program is easy, But right now with the market softening, y'all are better off staying alone. And so if there were a Katrina that hit the continental United States, obviously the market will change dramatically, and it will make a lot of sense for y'all to jump in the pool.
So just to be clear, this is from May 1st to May 1st of next year.
Yes, sir.
And the expiring premium is,
28,354, and the renewal premium is 26,885
excellent.
with better deductibles.
Better deductible, 1%. Excellent
We
job.
took the form of the Coast Gov Pro, and once we got the quotes in and sent that to them to try to get them to mirror it as best they could. So we were able to improve your terms and conditions. Obviously, they wouldn't give all the crazy sublimits that we have in Coast Gov Pro. A lot of those aren't really necessary for you all. They did include surge and definition of wind. If we have a surge up here, I think the whole coast is in big trouble. So.
All right, any questions, Councilman Marr?
No questions.
Councilman Clark?
No, ma'am.
Councilman Finley?
No, ma'am.
Councilman Cumberland?
No, ma'am.
Councilman Lacey?
Councilman Lisa, any questions?
No, thank you.
All right, with that being said, and Frank, you did an excellent job as always, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Can I get a motion for 2025-089, a motion to approve the property insurance effective May 1st, 2025?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilman Marr. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Finley. City Clerk.
Finley?
Yes.
Lacey? Lacey?
Yes.
Cumberland?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Marr?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes. Could I get a motion to adjourn?
Move.
Motion made by Councilman Clark. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second made by Councilman Marr. City Clerk.
Finley?